themebull.com. Today I'm going to show you how to change fonts in our new Food Factory WordPress theme. I deliberately changed fonts to Arial to show you how your blog may look like. So let's get started really. So here we have preview preset theme. Now you need to log into your dashboard. Obviously I'm logged in already, and then you need to navigate to theme options panel. So let's click on theme options, and then you can see in the general tab you can see options for fonts. Let's take a look again at the fonts. Here there's navigation bar. Fonts for navigation bar setup needs to be set up in the navigation tab in the theme option panel. And let's get started from a main font for generally for text. So this is going to be we're going to change this font here. Okay. Like I said, I've set up my Arial and I've set it to light gray, but I don't like it this way, so let's get started. I'll change the colors for all the fonts to very dark gray. Okay, and I'm going to hit save options to be able to see the options. Now we can switch back to the front page view, basically to the page view. Refresh the page, and you can see we've changed the text. Now let's change fonts to something nicer. Obviously, the helpful tool, basically the Food Factory theme has built-in Google font support. So as you can see, there's lots of fonts to choose from. So you can really navigate to Google Fonts, google.com/fonts, and I'm going to use some sans serif fonts for this view. Alright, those seems to be nice. Let's take a look how it may look like. Yeah, basically we've got body text here, and this is going to change all the body text, all the fonts in the body text. So, and let's switch back to the headings. As you can see, we've got still Arial here, so let's change this as well. You can use, obviously you can use, I'm going to use the same font for headings, one font for headings, one font for another font for the body text, to make it consistent, but you can freely use different fonts for different heading. For H1 heading, I'm going to use, let's try doses actually. Save options. Doesn't look it doesn't look very well to me. It's alright for a main font, but it's still a little bit too small, so we can increase the size just to 16 pixels. Alright. it's a bit better, but as you can see, the line height it's a bit squeezed, too small, and it's not very useful for reader. So we're going to change line height as well to 22 pixels, maybe 24 pixels. Let's take a look. Okay, now it's better. Well, I guess it's gonna be better a little bit, but it's still not very good choice, I would say. So you can actually browse back, go back to Google Fonts and find some decent font. Let's use something more elegant. Let's try Josephine Sans. Okay. Color is a bit you may notice that some of the fonts may be smaller. Well, basically they're all different sizes, so you may want to play around with the font size as well. I'm going to set it to 17 pixels now. Not very clear fonts. I guess some would like it, but I don't like it, so I'm going to revert back to something else. Okay, let's use Open Sans, 15 pixels. Yeah. Then it looks way sharper and a lot better. Okay, as you can see, some of the headings are still Arial, so we might want to change that as well. Let's change it to Open Sans. Insert doses. Yes, it looks way better. Alright, okay, so we've got fonts set up for the main body. Now it's time to change fonts for the navigation bar. So let's go to Navigation tab and change it to something else. Let's try Droid Sans and see how it will look like. It's better, but it still doesn't play very well with the rest of the fonts. So you might want to try different options, play around with it, or if you already know what fonts you would like to use, you can just select it from the list. If you need to add custom fonts, you can add it easily to your style CSS by importing, but basically I don't think there's a need to do that because there's literally hundreds of fonts available here. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's think about the fonts. navigation,